The Vintage Automobile Museum of New Jersey is a 501c3 nonprofit organization incorporated in 2000 as an educational, historical, and community-minded entity. Our mission is to provide an educational and entertaining family attraction that will allow us to preserve, share, and take pride in an automotive heritage that truly encouraged and shaped the growth of New Jersey, the country, and our society. The museum logo reflects our association with New Jersey by incorporating both the Mercer Raceabout, which was built in Trenton, and the Barnegat Light Lighthouse. This museum will not just be a building full of old cars, but a means by which to enlighten visitors as to the importance of the automobile industry and the profound effect it had on the development of New Jersey and the country as a whole. Automotive production spurred the development of a whole host of industries: steel, road building, rubber, petroleum, construction, and restaurants, just to mention a few. The automobile was also the engine behind the growth of suburbia, interstate travel, tourism, and it even changed the mores of society. Unfortunately, there is not one public antique automobile museum in the entire state of New Jersey to foster that appreciation. The Vintage Automobile Museum has been founded to provide a means to that end. Although we are currently a museum without walls, we are a very active and functioning museum on wheels. Being that education is a cornerstone to our museum mission, we created our innovative and very popular History on Wheels program. This is a real hands-on history lesson that visits both public and private schools and brings automotive history and its impact on American society alive. We line up chronologically examples of automobiles of every decade, from the 1900s through the 1970s, showing dramatically the design and style changes that have occurred over time. Our presenters then detail the technological changes that were introduced in each decade, how the automobile affected the society of the time, and conversely, how society influenced the design and construction of the automobile. It is a very exciting and dynamic program that gives students a chance to glimpse, touch, and even hear more than half a century of progress in history in just one class period. The students are just fascinated by the crude design of a horseless carriage from the turn of the century, the billowing cloud of mist surrounding a Stanley steamer, hearing a Model T clatter to life after being started with a hand crank, the Art Deco styling of a classic LaSalle, the vast expanse of chrome and sweeping fins of a 50s vintage DeSoto, or the timeless and muscular beauty of a first-generation Corvette. It is a wonderful learning experience that has been extremely well received wherever we go. The program has been the subject of numerous newspaper articles, and we are always invited back to the schools we attend. For those on the more senior side of the age spectrum, the museum makes frequent visits with its cars to retirement communities, nursing homes, and long-term healthcare facilities. It is very gratifying to see the senior citizens light up when they see the antique cars, to relive old memories and long-forgotten times. It is such a joy when an elderly person regales us with stories from their past, and later a nursing home employee tells us this same person hasn't spoken in many months and perhaps even years. Such is the impact of the automobile on the lives and memories of all of us, and something the Vintage Automobile Museum is striving to keep alive in everyone, regardless of age. Another popular program is our Museum Speakers Bureau, that has developed a number of PowerPoint educational slide presentations on the development and history of the automobile. A sampling of these includes such diverse topics as the origins of the great names of American automobiles, a history of how the best-known American automobiles were developed, the men behind their creation, and how the car got its name. The program features pictures of numerous examples of each make of automobile, many of which are owned by the museum and its membership. Corvette, America's sports car, a description of the development of the Chevrolet Corvette and how it changed from its creation in 1953 to the present day. The dawn of the automobile, a historical review of the invention of the self-propelled vehicle and the creation of the modern automobile. Those fabulous fins of the 50s, the automobile takes flight, a pictorial and historical review of the influences and technologies that resulted in the flamboyant and unforgettable cars of the 1950s. The Speakers Bureau makes such presentations to schools, community organizations, antique car clubs, and senior citizen facilities throughout New Jersey and other nearby states at no charge. Of course, we want to become a museum with both wheels and walls, and are pursuing construction of a building. Land has been purchased in Whiting, New Jersey, near the intersection of Routes 70 and 539. The building has been designed, and the various approvals necessary to begin construction are nearly complete. The facility will house in excess of 50 antique cars and will include displays of automobilia, vintage-related fashions and accessories, and dioramas, including an antique service station. It will also house an extensive library of automotive publications and advertising, as well as a meeting room and gift shop. Though the recent economic downturn has impeded our efforts, we continue raising funds for building construction by holding an annual antique car raffle, soliciting support from businesses via sponsorships at various levels that are displayed at all of our events, selling automobiles that were so generously donated, applying for and winning county and state-funded grants, and through cash contributions from individuals and car clubs who desire, as we do, to have an antique automobile museum in New Jersey. This, then, is the Vintage Automobile Museum of New Jersey, a multifaceted organization destined to become the only true public auto museum in the state. A visit will be an exciting, educational, and a fun experience for those of all ages. We invite you to be a part of it. For additional information, please visit our website, www.vintageautomuseum.org.